Hello everyone, I'm Rebecca Gabrielle. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Living with Spice. I'm going to be doing a card reading for Cancer, and this is for the first week of March. So that's the 1st through to the 8th of March. So Cancer, as you know, it's a general reading. It's not going to resonate on every level. So with that in mind, Cancer, let's get into the reading. Now, if you do prefer to have a personal reading, I do have my details in the description box below, and you can always contact me. All right, Cancer, let's see what is coming up for you in the first week of March. Cancer, thank you for joining us. This is your reading, the 1st through to the 8th of March. So we thank you, Spirit, for bringing this guidance for Cancer in the first week of March. What do we have for Cancer in the first week of March? Beautiful. Okay. Cancer. For Cancer. Gosh, I've got an interesting mix here, Cancer. Oh gosh. Okay, so Cancer, we've got the first card in your reading is your desire to really step out and get away from it all, take a leap of faith. You are so wanting change and to remove yourself from the current situation. It's a real desire to be free, to feel yourself to be free of any burdens. And I feel that you are a little bit worried and in your head at the moment and stressed out by stuff that's just really weighing you down. And so the Fool card is you going, let me be free. So Cancer, you are just wanting to break free. So it is going to require a little bit of a leap of faith to do this, but I'm really sensing it's more about how you are feeling and your desire to just be yourself, to get away from the trappings of life and everybody else and to do your thing. So with this in mind, we head to the King of Swords, and this is about you in deep thought, trying to problem solve and get a view, a big picture view of your current situation. So this is you accessing your inner guidance, your wisdom, your past experience, trying to take an objective view of your situation. So you're trying to be very calm about it. Even if you are stressed, you recognize that you've got to see things from a logical perspective in order to create some change here. So as much as you'd love to just run away and be free, you realize you're going to have to do a little bit of strategic problem solving to make this happen. So you give yourself that time, and then I feel that you're wise enough. The King of Swords is wise enough to know that in order to make stuff happen, we've got to collaborate with others. We need help. So the Three of Pentacles is about you checking out what your options are, what resources you have, who you can call upon, and who may be there to assist you going forward. So you're devising a plan, Cancer. You're doing the best that you can to make a summation of your situation so that you can create a plan to move forward. Now, all of this has been pretty heavy hitting for you mentally, and there are moments where there's confusion and the stress of having to work through all of this. I do feel you will get through it, but your thoughts are quite conflicted, and sometimes other people will put their 2 cents worth in, which just upsets the apple cart and just gives you more headaches. You don't want any more headaches, Cancer. You're kind of done with all of that, which is why you had this feeling in the first place of wanting to run away from it all. You really are longing and desiring for happiness, contentment, abundance, your special person in your life, whatever that represents, joy, contentment. You are so wanting this. So I'm really feeling that this is where you'd rather be than in this other yucky energy of mental confusion and feeling pulled and knowing that you've got to get some clarity, but you haven't quite got it there, and this is really annoying you. Yeah. And it seems that a lot of other people are in your ear at the moment, there's a lot of information that's feeling quite overwhelming for you, Cancer. oh my goodness, trying to sort it all out. I can feel the mess in your head. But hang in there, Cancer, okay? We have the Ace of Wands here. You do manage to tap into some divine inspiration. The divine is there ready to help you, so ask, please ask. You're getting some inspiration, you're getting some downloads. This is the key for you setting yourself free. So this is you tapping into your higher self, your wisdom. Go get some quiet time, please, Cancer, to sort through things, to rebalance your energy, to clear the channels so that you can get the guidance that you're needing, wanting and asking for. And as you do that, you manage to set yourself free, and suddenly you have this awareness. You feel liberated. It's just like this. You like, after going through all of that, finally it feels like there's a breakthrough, and you're going, oh, thank goodness for that. And I love that. I love it that that card actually sits right underneath the Ten of Cups, that your wish fulfillment is coming for you. The Nine of Cups is your wish fulfillment. It is getting what it is that you desire. And it may be that you get some good news, that something comes in for you, and it's just like the magic wand. To me, this is like we're just giving you exactly what it is that you deserve. That's what I'm feeling. And you're going, I can't believe this, which is wonderful. And it does set you free. You know, you poor thing, you've gone through so much crap to get to this point, and pardon the pun, but I'm really feeling it for you. The Five of Wands is a lot of conflicted energy, a lot on your plate, a lot of people tugging at you, things that you need to do. Life has been just so overwhelming for you, you know. So this has been a jolly mess, and Cancer, you are so looking forward to getting out of this situation. But you're getting there. So what I'm seeing is that in this Five of Wands card, where you have been juggling so many things, you're reaching the top here. You're reaching for that inspiration, for the light, for that, you know, get me out of there. And you're climbing on top of all of this, and you're rising above it, Cancer, which is fantastic. All right, so let's see what else is coming for you, Cancer. You're rising above this mess. You do manage to get yourself out of this, and you do this, you know. So keep going, stay focused, as the King of Swords energy is. Be determined. Be determined. You can do this. All right, thank you, Spirit. What else do we have for Cancer? Strength. There you go. As I said, you can do this. So we have the Strength card here, which is all about you recognizing you've got the courage, you've got the resources, and you've got the strength here. So Spirit is encouraging you. Now release harsh judgments of yourself, okay? Give yourself a bit of a pat on the back and a bit of a break here. Have a little compassion for yourself. You've gone through a really tough time, you know, and sometimes we feel that we need to put on a brave face and carry the world upon our shoulders like the King of Swords does. But at some point, you know, we've all got to let it go and go, you know what? I need to have some compassion for me. And in recognizing that, that is showing strength of character, and that you do not need to be hard on yourself, but really to acknowledge what you've gone through and how far you've come. And that's what it's all about. All right, thank you, Spirit. What else do we have here for Cancer? Yeah, you're going through such a deep awakening in your life right now, Cancer. So the key here to help you get out of this mental confusion is to have a look at things from a different perspective. Okay, so you may feel at some point a little stuck, or a lot stuck, let's just say. But in this moment of stuckness, that's where you need to just take a break, show some compassion for yourself, look at things from a different perspective, and know that it's okay to be you. Do not try to be someone else or listen to all of those voices that are in your ear telling you should be doing other things, and it's just not resonating with you, Cancer. It feels awful, it feels abrupt, it feels unclear, it doesn't feel like you. Till finally you listen to yourself and you listen to the divine, and that's when you set yourself free. And that's when you realize, oh, if only I had listened to myself in the first place. So to get yourself there and to set yourself free, right? You've got to trust yourself, Cancer. This is about you trusting you. It's so important for you to be yourself. So that is what Spirit is saying. Be yourself. Thank you, Spirit. What else for Cancer? Yeah. So learn from this situation. We've got the Five of Air here, which is the same as the Five of Swords. Learn from this situation. Ask yourself, what do you need to know in this moment? Okay? Now, you're trying to review everybody else's motives. You're trying to listen to everybody else at the moment. And I feel that that's just creating more and more confusion for you. Again, the message is trust yourself and listen to your own guidance and the guidance of Spirit. I feel like you need to come back home to that, Cancer. Yeah, is to listen to the guidance of Spirit and trust that inner knowing within yourself. Thank you, Spirit. What else? Page of Fire. Yes. Beautiful. Well, good news is coming for you, Cancer. Yay. There's news of an exciting new endeavour on the horizon here for you. Something new. So this is an opportunity for you to be outgoing, creative, a little brave. So step into your confidence. Step into your knowing of who you are and about being yourself. And this is going to give you an opportunity to show your ingenuity, show your originality. So this is the energy of the Page of Fire. So an opportunity is coming your way for you to demonstrate your unique skills, gifts and talents, Cancer. How exciting is that? So that is something very much to look forward to. Three of Fire. Abundance is heading your way. Things are starting to look up. How amazing. So have patience with all of this process. You are getting through it, Cancer. Have patience. This is now about you looking to the future and making long-term plans. So even if you're not there yet, indulge and give yourself the opportunity to think, journal, plan. How do you want your life to be? This is your life. You get to create this. You get to write the script, not other people. Okay, let's not allow others to confuse you, pull at you, and cause such chaos around you, Cancer. All right, this is your time now to listen to you. Thank you, Spirit. Yes, so with all of this, there is this feeling, you've been so in your head, this feeling of being trapped and just mentally overloaded. So it's causing you to lose your confidence and to lose your mojo. So don't do that. Okay, don't give up. You are a little bit afraid to step forward. Things have kind of caught you a little bit like a deer in the headlights and you feel stuck. But just remember, this is mostly due to the way you're thinking about things and also listening to other people and not trusting yourself. Okay, so remember the Awakening card is about you being yourself and seeing things from a different perspective. And that's what's going to set you free. Okay? Such an important message for you to hear, Cancer. Everything will turn out fine. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What else for Cancer? Yeah. You're going through some healing in your life at the moment, Cancer. And part of that healing is I feel that there's a mending of a relationship between you and another person. Mending things from the past. Mending perhaps even your inner child as well. This is part of the reason why you're in a little bit of a state of flux and you're in a little bit of this transition period in your life at the moment. It's a necessary time to mend and heal at the moment. So, for some of you, there's a need to mend and heal with a relationship with another person. It's about healing after there's been some conflict or an argument, and we do see a lot of conflict here, okay? There's there's been some really worrying things on your mind. Something has really sort of got you down, and you're really desiring happiness and contentment here, but things got out of control. And anyway, you're on the path for a new situation brewing here, a new opportunity. So stay strong, hang in there, and let's take a look at this healing. It's time to allow hurt to pass through, even when we don't have the full understanding of the situation, okay? Because we don't want to hang on to burdens, Cancer. This is what keeps us chained and keeps us stuck, okay? We need to heal. So if there's pain or memories of things of the past or resentments, it's time to let those go, to stop retelling the story over and over and over again, Cancer. Okay, that's just keeping you stuck, which is this illusion of being trapped, okay? So it's now time to mend the rifts, to mend the old hurts, so that you can reclaim your power, Cancer, and move forward. So this is about a time for forgiveness of yourself and others, to release from the hurts, the resentments, whatever you've been rehearsing in your mind over and over. It's time to let that go, to set yourself free. Okay, to set yourself free, Cancer. Yeah. Now, the relationship message here with this card is you've come to a place of forgiveness, which is so necessary in order for you to move on. Separate altogether with your person, the both of you are still experiencing the effects of a hurt that is impacting everything you're doing at the moment, even when you're not aware of it. There's this underlying energy here that's really upsetting everything. So this energy needs to be cleared, Cancer. So what must you do to bridge this gap? Closing your heart off is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound. So ask yourself, what would love do? Only good will come of forgiveness and an honest view of the situation. Honest action. All right. I think some of you know what that's all about. So the prosperity message here. Now, everybody makes mistakes, and it may be that something didn't go quite to plan and things turned out badly for you financially. Now, you may need to realise that chasing an ideal sometimes doesn't work, and perhaps in doing this you lost sight of the long term and what was going to be sustainable for you going into the future. So sometimes we've got to make choices. We sometimes make choices that initially look good, but ultimately they lead to loss or failure of some kind. So this message here is it's time to forgive yourself and anyone else in the mix. It's not really about anybody else. We don't want to blame anybody here. But this is about an opportunity for you to start again. This time you're wiser and you're more mature. So the journey ahead is about true abundance, but sometimes it can be a bumpy road in order to get there, Cancer. So make amends to anyone you may have hurt along the way as a result of your choices, even if it's not intended, okay? Forgive those who may have taken advantage of you. Let go and learn from the situation, Cancer. You are now that much closer to achieving the kind of prosperity that really fulfills you. Remember, the 9 of Cups we've got here, and we also have the 10 of Cups, okay? So nothing is ever lost or wasted, okay? We're always learning something along the way. So when you view it from this perspective, there's always a gain, Cancer. Now, in terms of a protection message here, heartbreak is a strange healer of souls. Our grief does tend to strip away our mask, right? It loosens our tight hold on our separateness. You know how we see ourselves as being I and everything happening to me. But when we go through heartbreak, somehow it kind of melts that away. Loss sometimes in our life allows us to see ourselves as in the bigger picture. It's about getting a bit of a reality check. Yeah. And so as a result of that, it can open us up, right, to being more empathetic, to realizing that sometimes we do need to depend on others in the moment when we haven't got our stuff together, and that is okay, because it leads us to become one with the greater whole again, one with spirit, one with us. It helps us on our journey of healing. Pain and suffering, Cancer, is a part of life, and all of us are going to experience that. All of us, well, none of us are immune to it, okay? So see this situation, the loss, the pain, the things that you've had to go through, see this as being a way to get back to source, back to the divine, and back to the true you, getting back to being on purpose and on track. So, Cancer, let your sorrow break your heart wide open. You'll never be left behind. You are loved now more than ever by Spirit, who doesn't want you to feel alone. One day you're going to look back on this and you're going to see that truth and know it. So I know that you've been through a tough run recently, Cancer, but you're on the path to amending, especially as you're willing to take a new perspective over this situation. And as soon as you do that, you'll be able to gain some clarity and find that abundance and step forward. And just know that sometimes we've got to recognise, we've got to have some lessons in life, see them for what they are, forgive ourselves for going through the experience, but know that we've learnt something so important along the way. I love that. That's a really beautiful message. All right, so Cancer, I'm going to finish off with a card from the Magdalene Oracle deck. So thank you, Spirit, for your guidance for Cancer at this time. Cancer, you are not alone in going through this experience. Trust me. There are many going through this, and this is an opportunity to have such a vital lesson that's going to make you stronger, wiser, and more powerful going forward. It will open you up to abundance that you don't even realise right now. So take it on the chin and see the positives in this. Thank you, Spirit. Message for Cancer. Revelation. Yes, a revelation. So, love that. Look at, it's a picture, a painting of Uluru, Australia's Ayers Rock. Very spiritual place indeed. Okay, so the message from this card: you will soon find the answer you seek. So sit quietly, bring your focus to your breath and meditate. Pay attention to what you feel in your heart, Cancer. The answer will surface from within. It's understandable that the current circumstance is creating anxiety and stress in your life. We can see that. It's human nature to want to make sense of everything in our lives. However, don't waste your energy trying to figure everything out logically, which is what you're trying to do up here. You're trying to figure it all out. Oh dear. Yeah. This is only going to cause you more confusion. Trust the loving guidance within you and know that all unfolds in perfect time, Cancer. All will fall into place over the next 2 months. Oh, that's a great way to finish the reading, Cancer. Cancer, it has been a little bit of a tough ride for you, but how beautiful that with this awareness you're coming to a beautiful place of healing and awareness and power and strength within you. So all will be well. So hang in there. Now, Cancer, if this has been helpful to you in some way, let me know. Give me a thumbs up on the video, leave me a comment. And if you're new to my channel, I invite you to subscribe, so just click on that notification bell. If you'd like a private reading, my details are in the description box below. You can find out more on my website, livingwithspice.com. If you'd like to follow me, I do daily card readings and I upload some really groovy information on my Facebook and my Instagram. So just look out for Living with Spice. All right, Cancer, do take care of yourself and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye now.